We found out through our technical feasibility study in 2016 that we had nearly 40% of our tribal nation uncovered by 25/3 FCC standard broadband. Now, they are very easy to look at. If you live on a tribal reservation, you are only getting access to reliable, affordable connectivity 70% of the time.
I'm not an expert in tribal networks, but it was very obvious that um, they are very much left behind when it comes to digital infrastructure.
It's one thing to have a network, but if you don't have the resources to actually operate it, it doesn't become a resource that you can use.
Sovereignty is a fancy word, but plain spoken, it's keeping money and decisions local. And that's important in terms of pure network operations, but also what you do with the network, not only assets, but I know there's a larger discussion going on right now on spectrum rights. So not only owning the infrastructure on the ground, but effectively the natural resource in the air, that control and sovereignty over spectrum on tribal lands.
I think it's really key, especially with grant funding, that the ownership of the infrastructure stays with the tribes. But if you build it and own the infrastructure, you control it, right? And that is key, I think.
So this is where tribal nations can start to become very unique. They can start to look at how we can apply applications on top of these, either fiber networks or fiber to fixed wireless networks that are unique. And I've been in the industry for 30 years. So I know that if somebody starts when they're young, they can build a lifestyle for their family that they might not otherwise be able to do.
They didn't want a single provider in there that could dictate pricing on their network, right? Because it's their tribal members that are going to get the services, but they're not buying it from Southern Ute directly. They're buying it through an internet service provider. I said, if we get somebody that is eager to learn, we can actually train them. And then over time, this should transition from non-natives operating this to the tribal members, actually. Fiber first is what the tribe wants.
Well, now with fiber, you have almost unlimited bandwidth. You can put multiple terabytes on the existing fiber networks. It's only limited by the equipment. I think what we will see is that these tribal internet service providers will start to become more competitive in their regions, and you'll just see them get better and better.
My overall message here is these projects have to be built in partnership with the community, not any other way, and with the long-term goals of the tribal community as stewards of the natural resources, the land, the water, and the people sustainably. So in ensuring that knowledge and skills are transferred and that community champions emerge and economically sustainable network and infrastructure is put in place.